Hello and welcome to another video. Okay, let me give you some context about this because it's a bit random. I'm sculpting a brain with Femo. If you don't know what Femo is, it's a little packet of clay you can get. It's kind of like Play-Doh, except it's kind of harder to mold. Play-Doh heats up very quickly. It retains heat well, but it also gets hard with heat. So you heat it up to make it pliable, and then you heat it up even more to make it hard again. It's weird to explain, but anyway, yeah, you buy it in little packs, little squares, and a little bit goes a long way. There's ways you can get around it. Like you could make a whole doll out of just a little bit, but I went a silly direction, and what I done is, you can see I start off with 2 balls of it, and then I kind of layer on top of that. I could have started off with 2 balls of tin foil and then kind of layered a thin layer of it over that, and it would have been easier to cook when I was done. I just wasn't thinking when I started, and I had a load of Femo I had to use anyway, so I just used it. It turned out well, and I think it came out smoother than it would have with tin foil. Maybe not, but still. Overall, I think it turned out like a brain, which was my intention, so I'm happy with that. The reason I'm making a brain is we're making teapots for college, and I got Florence Nightingale, and I wanted, when you open the teapot, which you'll see at the end, her brain is stuck to the inside of the lid, so it's like the top of her head. You lift up the teapot lid and there's her brain, and there's going to be all like rolled up pieces of parchment sticking out of it and all scattered along the inside of the teapot, because she was a meticulous note taker apparently, and she was very vigilant in her note taking and stuff like that. So if you don't know, Florence Nightingale was a nurse in the Crimean War. So yeah, I didn't get to choose my person that I was doing for the teapot, so yeah, I don't have this affiliation with Florence Nightingale. It was either her or some other guy, and I didn't even know who he was, so I just chose Florence. I decided to film my making of the brain because not a lot of people know about Femo. I know I didn't last year. It was completely new to me, and I found this thing incredible. I love sculpting. Anyone who loves sculpting would absolutely love this, and it's so easy to cook. And even if you do burn it, because it's very easy to burn, you only leave it in the oven for a couple minutes, but even if you do burn it, you can just paint over it and it's done. But if you burn it, it gets very, very hard, where it's slightly pliable if you cook it properly, and that way you can kind of, I don't know, get it to sit properly on things and stuff like that. So yeah, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.